Hi guys. All right. So there's some things changing, things that are coming to the channel that are changing besides the name. That's already done, right? So it's like, yeah, I got that out of the way. Um, if I am to do art streams, with the tablet and whatnot that I have now, that unfortunately has to be done on Windows. I don't really have a choice on that matter, and that sucks. Now, that's not to say that the program that I use it is not compatible. It just doesn't. How do I say this? On Windows, when you have everything plugged in, set up, ready to go, you are showing all your monitors. So monitor 1, 2, 3, and then the tablet. Okay? Tablet. So, like that. And it will show you an illustration of that in this software. Can't do it because the tablet's currently over all the way over there in my backpack, and it doesn't work on Linux. It doesn't show the individual monitors, and it doesn't let me have a drop down to select which is the tablet, which is unfortunate. So it's really difficult to get it fully functioning and working the way that it should on Linux. Even though the software is there, I'm going to do a bunch of bug reports, a video on it, whatever I need to get it fixed. But for now, things like that have to be done on Windows. And I know there's some elitists out there, they're going to have a problem with that, and I'm going to say this one thing to you. Grow the fuck up, okay? Grow up. If you have a problem with me doing art streams and relieving my stress and learning new skills, do you really think you're a good person? You're not. That's a dick move. Simple as that. Now, I want to show you something. Most of this is what YouTubers don't end up showing you, and I'm not sure if we're allowed to, but I'm doing it anyway. We're going to go back a whole month, and I'm going to show you the current month, okay? So, if you look at these numbers, this is not really that normal for me. This is because I always have 1 to 2 haters. Always. There's always going to be 1 to 2 haters. That's the thing. There was a couple people that didn't like the name change. Boo-hoo. Not really going to complain. But these numbers themselves are not really that normal for me. And if we go back 2K, like, there we go. Right there. We just went back a whole freaking month. Almost every single video a month ago did way better. So there are some off chances when they do okay, right? And it's fine. But currently there's something going on with YouTube. There is a problem where my content, my videos are not getting out there. Now, I have a secondary account where I am subscribed to myself because I wanted to test how long it takes for one of my videos or one of my live streams to show up to me. And sometimes it's instantaneous. Right when it goes out, it's there. But lately, it's been 1 to 2 days or 4 to 6 hours later, which is ridiculous. And a lot of other people have been noticing this as well. I mean, 1 second. Live long and prosper. Freaking web camera, I swear. You know what? AI on a webcam? Stupid. Now, like this is just something that I'd expect to do a little bit better because I'm actually giving props to KDE for fixing a lot of major issues that I have and providing me with more stability. I actually said good things, and wow, it's kind of shocking that it's just it didn't work out the way that I thought it would, you know? Because you're sitting here and you're thinking to yourself, well, a video is going to do good, and usually it does, and then you're just like, oh, wait a minute, what? No, 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 no. And same goes for this one. I mentioned this in this video, actually, about this one. Look at that. This one did worse than this one. But the funny part is, whenever I do a video on Gnome, it blows up. And I'm just like, but y'all hate Gnome. And then all of a sudden, when the video is actually out, there's no more hate. I'm just like, okay. Like this Gnome 49 one that I did a while ago. A while ago, right there. Like, look at that one. That's normal. That's normal. That's about to reach 3K. That's completely normal. And I need to do another Gnome 49 video because they did even more fixes and bug fix. Like, most people don't give Gnome developers the credit they deserve, so I'm going to do it. 1 second. Okay, found these in a park. Gnome developers are amazing. Whether you want to believe it or not, they act fast, they work fast, but they don't always get out the pull requests that they need to during an initial release. And sometimes they're allowed to break the freeze protocol to get out what needs to be out. Like, the other day, I tested our HDR again, because I did mention that it was having some issues, and guess what? HDR works so fucking good now. It looks fantastic. It doesn't look as good as Hyperland. Nothing's going to look as good as Hyperland, not yet. Hyperland is way far more advanced when it comes to HDR and Linux than any other DE or anything like that. It doesn't, like, KDE has horrible HDR. It does. I don't like it at all. The colors are slightly wrong. It's over bright sometimes. It needs way too much calibration. The HDR calibration tool doesn't work the way that it should. There's a bunch of issues. I don't need to do any calibration on Hyperland. It just functions, right? And, you know, that's why I need to do another one of those videos. And it will go in my favor. Now, if I end up going to my analytics, which I probably shouldn't, but you know what? Let me pause this. Let me do it this way, okay? This is not normal. It says about the same as usual, but it's not. Last month was about 400 something. The month before that was almost 500 something. 400 to 500 is normal. 280 to 14 is irregular as hell. And this really shows. 2.k less than normal? No. Last month, I got a ridiculous amount of views. My typical is between 150k to 200k. Like, all of this, I don't know what kind of crack they've been on, but YouTube is really crapping the bed. Now, if I was smart, I would go and do more quick show videos, but on the moment, I feel burned, okay, by YouTube itself, because I had, like, there's this one, and then there's another one, right? And then there was supposed to be a third video, and the third video got broken by YouTube somehow, and I am not impressed with it at all, because I just don't want to go back and do it. But look at this. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's normal. Something is currently really broken in YouTube, and I'm not the only one that noticing it. Even Linus Tech Tips is noticing it, because there has never been a time where his videos has only done like 350k in a single day. I've noticed this. There's other content creators that are just not getting the same amount of views as they normally do. And if I go on my subscriptions, I know how much, like, views most people end up getting. Like this, for Philip, he usually 33 minutes he does about 110k views. He's only at 47k. And then Spoon Kid, 37 minutes ago, usually within the first 40 minutes, he's at 25k or higher. Even Jay's views are really low compared to what they should be. All of these people are. I mean, the Wolf Pit, he may not look like it, but he's a really good YouTuber. He shows what is quality and what is not for cheap dinners. And yeah, all of this is not normal at all. You may think that hoof trimming is weird and gross, but it's actually beneficial for the cow and for you and a lot of other things. You don't want sick cows giving out milk. So he would normally be at 250k in under 3 hours, and like, it's just really, really weird. Like, these dudes, you guys are weird, I like it. Normally he puts out a short and he ends up reaching 200,000 views within 4 hours. So it's not just me, it's others as well. I mean, does that look normal for an Uncle Roger video? He's usually within the millions within the first friggin' 10 hours or so. There's just a lot of weirdness going on. Like here, yeah, he would be at 1 million views. He just blew a hole through a swimming pool with one of the largest guns I've ever seen. Jack's videos are even lower than they usually are. Whenever he puts out a prototype video, it usually goes off like crazy. Like, everyone's watching it to learn how to unlock the prototype weapon. It doesn't matter if it's about Battlefield 2042 or not. It's something cool that you can just run in and do. I mean, LGR has finally given in the golden bald gods. That is amazing. He looks fantastic. Okay? That is like huge because I've never seen him without hair. So there is something severely wrong with YouTube right now. And unfortunately, I still have to keep going because that's what I do. I'm that guy. I will keep pushing until I end up getting where I want to be, and I'm not going to stop. So what are we going to do? What is the channel update that's about to hit? Well, we finally got to the point where you know the issues, you know what's currently happening. So if you end up seeing this video, I'm going to ask you a huge favor. Subscribe, okay? Share my videos. If it comes to you late, all right, I want you to comment below that it came late. I'm trying to collect as much evidence as possible on this. Linus just backed it up, and there's a lot of other things, okay, that I wanted to, like, fix. Now, I have said this 100,000 times, that I have a super playlist, Linux Guides and Rants, right here. This is a super playlist of everything you'll ever really want to know on Linux. And a lot of these videos are to the point, organized, and well done. A lot of them are not. A lot of them are outdated, which means I'm going to go through and I'm going to redux every one of these are outdated, and I'm going to update them to the new style of thumbnail that I've been working on. I don't know if I still have the new style of thumbnail or not, and you guys seem to, I don't know, enjoy it a little bit more, I guess, because it's I don't know how to explain it, but like, this is clean, it draws your attention that it's a stream, and it kind of works. Where before, it would be like this, and I would end up having my logo right here, right? Pretty straightforward. This wouldn't exist. This and this would not be here. It would not be colored at all, but yeah, this seems to work for me without being clickbaity, which is what I want. I don't like clickbait. And it seems to work out okay, which is nice. So I can change this into whatever I want, and I want to be able to draw people in without clickbaiting them, because my titles are always super honest, and that's what I want to stick to. So I'm going to be doing a lot of reduxes. Redux is basically taking content you've already done and doing it better. That's my hope, that I'm going to end up doing it better. So I'm going to start recording into bits and pieces and finally building a video. Normally, I have the ability to do one take. And then if I screw up in between, or there's too much of a pause, or I cut out like long pauses, short pauses, just so the video can keep a certain pace. That's what I normally do. Or I'll just end up speeding it up by 0.2%, and then that does it for me. But I think I need to start putting the bits and pieces of things in. So let's say if a video is going to be 8 minutes long, I'm going to do 2 minutes per clip to make sure that I don't end up screwing up or causing any issues. Now, if you reach the end of this video, red stream. You know, put that in your comment, red stream, and then type whatever you want, and like chat with me on this. Have you noticed these issues? Are you a YouTuber? So on and so forth. Like, is it just me? Like, because it's happening to Linus, it's happening to everybody I've noticed. YouTube just seems to be falling out of the sky currently. I'm not sure if YouTube broke their algorithm, whatever it is, but something severely weird is going on, and I'm not a fan of it, because to put it this way, this income that I make from this channel now goes directly towards me paying my rent. And I would prefer if I'm still able to do that until I'm able to get the rent situation fixed. Because I have to go tomorrow, and I have to go to a walk-in clinic. I have to talk to my doctor, and I have to demand that I get a CAT scan so we can figure exactly what's going on with my back. So I need to fix that. Once I get my back fixed, if I can get my back fixed, I can go get a job. If I can get a job, I don't have to worry much anymore. Okay? Because what I'm on has changed in such a way where it doesn't really interfere. You know, you're able to survive. But I don't want to be disabled for the rest of my life. I don't. I want to be able to stand up for longer than 4 minutes without feeling like I need to fall over and collapse because of the pain. I'm not even kidding. Over the weekend, not this weekend, last weekend. This weekend was a fucking mess. Last weekend, we went down to the harbor, the waterfront as we call it. And before I even left, right, I had to wait. Someone had to go back up, grab something, and it took them 2 minutes. By the time they got back, my back felt like it was about to collapse. That's how fracked my back is. It's so bad that I feel like I should be in a wheelchair whenever I go out. And some days I wake up and I don't have use of my legs. My hip is chronically being weird, which is affecting both of my legs as well and my lower back. So I have a mess of issues causing me problems. So yeah. Anyway, 15 minutes is too long for this. I want to ask you guys a favor. I'm going to put every single one of my videos in a mega playlist. And this playlist is something you can just put on repeat in the background if you want. Help me out with some views to try to mitigate this issue until YouTube manages to fix it. I'm going to be collecting evidence as much as I can, like from month to month to month to month. Usually it's up and down, but not like this. And I'm going to try to see if YouTube can look on their end to see what's happening. Because if it's clearly it's not just me. All right, I go to my sub page and I can tell that everything is not normal there. Okay? So you should probably see more videos like this. Okay, another way that you guys could help is becoming members on YouTube as well. Every now and again, I end up posting, you know, members-only videos for a day, and then the video goes out the next day. Basically, you guys get a preview of the content that's coming. I plan on making 2 videos today besides this one, and the next video that I'm making will go out tomorrow, but members will get it early. It's value. It's me appreciating those people, okay? So, yeah, it's affordable for, like, everybody. There's, like, a bunch of tiers available, and, honestly, it really does help stabilize things a little bit better in my life. Bye, everybody. Water. Wash it down with Pepsi.